So hey everyone, back to the Specialised Venge VS disc. This time looking at a couple of storage options. So aero bikes are notoriously difficult to find kind of saddlebags, in fact pretty much anything other than water bottle cages. They can be a pain. And given the amount of integration on this bike and the clean lines of it, then obviously it's important to not only maintain the aesthetics, but also whatever aerodynamic advantage as well that you're getting now. That'll matter more to some people than others, but actually Specialised have come up with a couple of nifty little ideas, devices, contraptions, whatever you want to call them. So the first thing, which did feature very briefly in one of my earlier videos, can't get this out, never can, but there's a multi-tool. So there's a number of Specialised cages that they do where basically there's this little bracket that can be screwed into the bottom. You can just make out a little screw head there. So that's really nice. It's nice, neat, tidy. Yes, you have to remove the bottle in order to get to the tool, but once it's in there, it's really nice and snug. I'm pretty sure UK price for that, including the multi-tool, is around about 15 quid. And if you're doing any kind of distance at all, other than a couple of miles away from home where you can quite easily walk back, then a multi-tool is absolutely essential. So I think that's well worth the money. It looks clean and tidy on the bike as well, as you can see. The second thing, which is really, really useful, especially on a aero bike, but actually I'd probably go as far as saying for any Specialised, I'd go as far as saying for any bike, not just Specialised. But if you're using a Specialised saddle and it's one of the newer ones, then it will have 2 screw holes in the bottom of the saddle. So then you can use this device here, which is a Specialised road bandit. Let me just move this out of the way. So effectively what this is there is a piece of plastic in here, so that's actually the tyre lever. The tyre lever comes with it. The actual strap mechanism comes with it as well, along with a CO2 head. It all clips together nice and neat inside there. Your inner tube, there's actually a slot for the valve to go in. Wrap the inner tube round, slide it into this, hook up the Velcro, and that's it, you're good to go. And the other problem as well that it solves is, actually, especially on an aero bike, with this aero seat post, being able to fit a light can be quite tricky. But this, provided you've got the right light, so this is a Sentinel Night Rider. But because it's got that clip on there, then it will just slide into the Velcro, and then you've also got a light as well on there. So good for safety. This is very secure. I have actually put a couple of washers in there just to be on the safe side, because actually the depth of that, with the screws that come with it, with a slight protruding bolt head or screw head coming up through the saddle, and clearly I didn't want that on a saddle that's probably, I don't know, close to 200 quid. Not worth it. So that's the only thing that I've had to do, is just put these little washers in there. So this retails at about £25 in the UK. You can pick them up for probably just over 20. As I said, it does come with a tyre lever, it comes with the CO2 head, and then also the bracket and the Velcro strap and everything that goes with it. And again, I think that is a fantastic bit of kit, especially on an aero bike. But if you're using a Specialised saddle, then I think that's well worth it. You're probably going to pay around that mark anyway for a saddle bag. The only downside obviously is you don't have anywhere to put your phone, so that still needs to go in your back pocket. If you have any comments, questions or criticisms, please leave them in the section below. Otherwise, please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thanks for watching.